ผจญภัยIn the Shadow Time ไปหาเซบาสเตียน
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
เข้าไปสื่อสารใต้ดิน
I'm sure that foul smell
Revelio.
is a scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Mangmum.
Incendio. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect.
Arresto momentum. Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio. Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Oh.
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Another spider. I shall sleep better.
Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Accio. Stupefy.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
พัซเซิล
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Accio! Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio. Confringo. Accio. I need to find a safe. Cross. Bombarda.
ทำไมเลยกดคลิกขวาไม่ได้ล่ะ
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced... Let's divide and... Hold on to that diary entry.
It does mention...
Really? We need to focus on moving beyond this.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Confringo.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I prefer not to. I like. Okay.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on.
Beyond Yogurt.
Imperium. Protego. Descendo. Confringo. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Incendio. Confringo.
Now we're all...
Incendio. Accio.
Arresto momentum.
Protego. Expelliarmus.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Appears some of these stone tablets have two rune symbols. That has to mean something.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Perhaps we need to pull the handles and the order of the
Revelio.
symbols on the tablets.
Accio.
That works. Keep going.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Expelliarmus. Crucio.
That spelled my attention.
Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Confringo. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Dark Sacrifice oh no
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Oh my god. Hmm. คนจบคุณพานุพงศ์อยู่หรือไม่ถามข้อมูลถ้าจะเรียนอวดารกับดับดาวต้องอยู่ฝั่งไหนมันมีนักเรียน2 คนทะเลาะกันเนี่ยออร์เมนิกกับเซบาสเตียน
ก็ต้องไปอยู่กับเซบาสเตียนนี่เพราะอีกคนหนึ่งมันไม่ยอมสอนอะไรมันไม่อยากใช้ด้านมืดแค่บ้านมันเป็นพวกใช้ด้านมืดกันส่วนเซบาสเตียนเป็นพวกสนใจศาสตร์มืดอยู่แล้ว
มันไม่สนกฎเกณฑ์เลยทุกที
โอเค
อยากได้พลังไปรักษา
งั้นเลือกครบเด็กหัวเหลือง
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperial.
นั่นมันเป็นลูกหลานพาเซลเมาส์เลยนะ
คนเทพเลยนะแถมตาบอดแต่เซนทุกอย่างได้แบบอะไรวะแบบไอ้แดร์เดวิลเลยแค่ไม่ชัดถึงขนาดว่าเป็นใครแต่รู้ว่าใครอยู่ตรงไหนเดิน
หูดีด้วยหูดีได้ยินไปกิโล
มันไม่ได้หูดีมันใช้เวทเซนเอาเซนรอบๆแบบแดร์เดวิลแต่ว่าเป็นเวทมนต์
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd.
ลูกหลาน
But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one
สายเลือด
condition.
ตาสลา
After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
ยอดชาย
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
แล้วเลือก
Sebastian,
ใช้ถูกไม่ต้องต่อยกัน
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
ตอบกันดิ
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
You have traded one problem for another. Johnny Blaze.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
ทำไมมันมีข้าวแล้วมันไม่ยอมกินข้าวกันมันปล่อยตัวเองอยู่โซกันหมดโคตรงง
ไอรวนเหรอ
ให้มันกินแล้ว
จ้าง
When
เมี
we
ย
get to Feldcroft,
พอแมนนวลก็
Brother
กิน
Anne
ได้
don't know what had to be done to
ยัง
get
ไม่
this
ยอมมา
relic.
กินเนี่ย
She thinks like Ominous. It had only upset her.
อาหารน่ะเหรอเสร็จวันแล้ว
ให้มันกินอะไร
กินมิล
Oh
ได้ทุกอ
no,
ย่างเลย
this isn't good.
What is it?
มันไม่ยอม
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet.
ปล่อยสตาร์เวชั่นกันหมด
Feldcroft's
เอ
in
อแล้วพอ
trouble.
คลิกขวา
They're
กิน
under
ซิมเปิลมิล
attack.
ก็กินได้
Let's hurry.
ไม่ได้อยู่ในโกดัง
You can't stop us.
อยู่จริงๆมันอยู่บนเก้าอี้ตอนแรกแล้วมันไม่นับไม่เป็นเลยโดยการ
We have to fight.
Let's get this over with.
Confringo! Will not win here.
Ringo!
Be careful!
Bombarder!
Ah!
เวทบอมบอดักโคตรแรง
เมื่อวานเราติดใช้โชว์แม็กซิม่า ไม่ได้เรียนภาพแซงเลยภาพพูดในเรื่องในตอนนี้ก็เป็นการสปอยล์
โอเค
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
การเรียนวิทย์
What did my uncle expect me to do?
คงอยู่ใน
The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
ไปล็อบบี้ห้องนี้
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
พวกเงินกองทองทั้งนั้นเลยจับสับขายนั่นแหละครับพวกเงินกองทอง
พวกพ่อค้าเถื่อน
What was he thinking?
ไม่ได้เป็นพ่อค้าเถื่อนจังหน่อย
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
เขาส่งไปเขตอนุรักษ์นะครับ
นี่เขาส่งไปดูมา
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before.
โต120
That
ก็นะ
goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not
Lord.
resort to using dark magic even against our enemies.
กระ
What
เป๋ากระ
Sebastian
เป๋าหนึ่ง
did
ใบเก็บได้
cannot
30
be
ตัวโอ้โห
undone.
รวย
That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You
อาวุธตี
are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near
ฟา
Anne.
ร์ม
Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
เปตาโมโห
Why,
ว่ะ
Sebastian?
น้ำปีแตกแล้ว
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
ต้องเก็บของเต็มปัญหาเนี่ยอันเดอร์โคไปฮอกมิดก่อนเอาสัตว์ไปขาย
Hogsmeade, here I come.
70% แล้วเดี๋ยวก็จะจบแล้วเย่
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
อ้าวมีอย่างงี้ด้วยวะเนี่ยไอ้สัส
มีอะไร
อยู่แก๊งเดียวกันแต่แยกเควสกันมาเฉย
ปกตินี่
ไม่เคว้นเลย
เดี๋ยวนะ
Has someone tampered with the statue?
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for
คนละ
yourself.
พวกก็งงไอคอนมันไอคอนเดียวกัน
ธุรกิจค้าสัตว์ป่ากับเก็บของจากศพที่มันร่ำรวยจริง
I've heard that, our dear. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
เมื่อไหร่หนูจะได้อวดา
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Foolish child. You have any idea how many muggles the ministry had to oblivion?
แต่ตัวผมก็เรียนไว้นะเรียนครูซิโอไว้แต่ว่าให้เซบาสเตียนเสกใส่ตัวเองบอกว่า
เราไม่เรียน
ผมเรียน
ไว้แต่กะจะไม่ใช้
เขาไม่เอาเลย
รู้ไว้หมด
เสกตัวเองผมเสกตัวเองกันเลือดเดือนหนึ่งเลย
นาแฮร์รี่ยังรู้
Did
จั
you
กครู
speak
ซิ
with
โอ
my
เลย
uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft,
เราเลยบอกว่าไม่ต้องการ
nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in
แค่
any
ทุกคน
form,
พูดว่ามันไม่
and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
ปีทุกอย่างมีทุกเวทไปเล
I'll
ย
send you an hour when I have news.
แล้วก็จะกลายเป็น Good Evil Good Dark Wizard ยังหายูนิคอร์นกับไอตัวนั้นไม่เจอ
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
นั่นมาปะ
ไอ้นั่นไอ้มังกรเดิน
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were
อัปเดต
tracking?
ใหม่เป็นไง
I
บ้าง
realised that she didn't
What
know
happened?
the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from
Professor
simply
Garlic
standing
เต็มเล็ด
here.
เด็ดไปหมด
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher.
มีทั้งคน
Shall
คอร์ส
we see
ด้วย
if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
นิ่งตัวเดียวมึงยังตายห่า
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope at least until we've done what we came to do.
Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
ตำนานหมาเผา
There she is again. Reparo!
Fantastic.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
หวยตั้งกำแพ
I
ง
beg
ฆ่า
your
เพื่อน
pardon.
ไหนก่อน
I don't imagine
Yep.
the poachers fed her well. And
Ang
from a
kwang
distance,
hang
we
off,
probably look
พื่อนโดน
exactly like
ดา
sheep
เมจ
to
จะ
her.
ตายหา
Hebrideans love sheep.
Revelio! How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. Grab horn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet.
Revelio!
มีมังกรมันก็ต้องเป็นเอลเดอร์ลิง
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here! I'll run ahead. I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you. Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
Get to that opening below her.
Wait.
If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. Look! Underneath! I think we're close! She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. Why is every bridge...
Reparo.
ตอนไฟนอลโบว์อะไรเงี้ยตอนตีอันนี้ได้
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
โอ๊ยเชี่ย
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horntail Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
มีของธาตุหินนี่หว่าต้องเวลาพี่เบิ้ม
ให้หนูหน่อยป๊อปปี้
How could I have been so blind?
เด็กใน
Come now, don't be offended.
ลบคีย์
You read it here first. Extra.
เดี๋ยวไป จืดๆดำจังอะไรขึ้นไปข้างบนให้หน่อยก็ไม่ได้เดี๋ยวมันมาตีลิงกันทำไมมันไม่ได้หามาตีลิงเฉย
โลหะ
I
ไปดิ
heard that someone cast conundrum.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit.
โอ้ดาบไฟ
Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
It's all goblin book
Off on another adventure, are we?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bacard, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us. Revelio.
Oh.
Yes, of course. Books so rarely prepare one for reality.
Revelio.
Real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Incendio. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Revelio.
Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Totalis.
Oh, little moon calf.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my... We're being watched. By the door. Revelio.
Ah.
การยิงหางนักตัดหางงู
สักปรับถัง
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
ยับมีนะที่เกมปัญหาแบบนี้ถ้าเป็นหมอเรื่องเดิม
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
หน่อยเดียวแทบไม่มีผล
Revelio.
มีลูกโตหนาจังหวะ
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
empty hand จะเป็นภาษาอินเดียก็เลยเป็น headed
Revelio.
fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I?
Trafficus totalis.
Hello?
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Who's there?
Up for a bit of dying, aren't we?
Incendio.
I should have been.
Accio.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another Confringo. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
About. You see.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Confringo.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Clever.
Revelio.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
That should be the last of them, Amit. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Accio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you.
กูโดนตามนี่ไม่
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Adu Amit.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
นี่อะไร
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site.
นี่หว่าที่นี่แล้ว
She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
มาปฏิบัติต่อความหมดไม่หมด
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
What are you up to now?
Wonder who lives here.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul. Thank you for passing through. What are you looking for exactly? Oh, you'll like that. A fine choice. Thank you for passing through.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
เมื่อก่อนทำเควสหลักไปหาป๊อปปี้ลาก่อน
โอ้นี่มีจังหวะสองนี่อุ้ยเจ็บ
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
ตัวมีเดียมได้ก็คือปรับมีเดียมได้
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
ยืนทำเหี้ยอะไรกันไอ้พวกเพย์สเตชั่นมันจะตายหายเลยยืนมันตีอยู่คนเดียวสองคนมีหน้าที่วิ่งไล่มอนนี่
Professor,
Yes.
I was wondering. I haven't.
คนหนึ่งดาบใหญ่
Seems quite a challenge for.
It was. He was near.
What did you do with?
Nothing. Only. I hid. Now. Beasts and all.
I shall remember.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
เหมือนเดิมเก่งไฟนอลโบ
แยกกันไปด้านโบเหรอ
อืม
วะ
พวกสองคนเก่งไฟนอลโบแต่ไม่มีปัญญาตีมอนน้ำตาไหลตีเขี้ยวหักก็ไม่ยอมเอาไฟนอลโบหาพ่อม
ไว้ด้านบนแล้วคำใหญ่
อุตส่าห์ตีให้เขี้ยวหักมันก็ไม่ยอมกินโอ้มึงไม่มีปัญญาตีเขี้ยวหักมาลองวีจากกลางร่มขึ้นไปฮะสายกิโมโนเต็มตัว ถ้าให้ลื่นๆหน่อยก็สแตนดาร์ดลื่นขึ้นมานิดแต่ก็หนืดอยู่ดีนะแต่ก็เป็นแค่บางจังหวะแต่ก็ยังไม่ลื่นเท่าแฮร์รี่อยู่ดีโกต้องรอไปอีก
กดอีเทคโมทำใจรอเลยแล้วอย่างไดนาตี้9ใช้เวลา1 ปีกว่าจะแพท
เดี๋ยวก่อนแล้วเราปั่นโผล่มานะอย่างนั้นก็มีให้แช่ออนเซ็นนะเอาตัวสาวๆเข้าไปแช่ออนเซ็น
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
ยายเอาไปให้ลงยาย
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
Incendio.
Cursed fiends. I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
เอาดาบไฟไปใช้
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
The wizards will be defeated.
No
Revelio.
Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
I feel as though I'm not alone.
Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that.
Really not very good at this, are you?
Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Revelio. Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Not like I'd fall out. Lucky if I bit in one now. Such expounds.
That's an event of death. You won't get away with it.
And the fun is over.
Revelio. Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun. We're making quick progress.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
งมมากมายไปหมดมีแต่แมงมุม
มันเป็นได้
แต่เควสอันนั้นไง
For better or for worse, we're in.
Quietly now.
Dracus Totalis. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
ปิ่นซากุระ
Now I see why.
เห็นเขาเอาเวอร์ด้วย
กินกี
Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Rubber works in Gringotts. Who's over here? No!
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists are in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
บอกขายเอามาเป็นมันนี่
เอามาเป็นแม่ใช่ไหมขายเป็นมัมมี่
มันไม่ใช่มันนี่
Packet. Wingardium
Any
Leviosa.
ideas?
Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
พาร์ทมันจะแล้วจะเป็นเดิมเลย30 บาท
อะไรนะ
EA พาร์ท
EA พาร์ทเล่นได้แค่10 ชั่วโมง
อ๋อเหรอ
แล้วก็เล่นได้แค่ด่านเดียวด้วย มันเป็นเดโมครับ มันกลยุทธ์การขายมันบอกว่าซื้อ EA พาร์ทเล่นฟรีไบฮาร์ดแต่พอไปเล่นจริงเล่นได้แค่10 ชั่วโมง แล้วก็เล่นได้แค่ตีได้แค่มอนได้แค่2 ตัว
มันได้ถึง10 ชั่วโมง30 บาทเองนะ
10 ชั่วโมงเอง30 บาทก็มีเกมอื่นอย่าง EA ไม่เล่นนะอันนี้พอสปีดก็ได้ ไม่ได้วิว
We've rid the world of another spider.
Incendio.
Tonight.
แถมช่วงนี้ EA ก็ไม่มีอะไรให้เล่นแล้ว
We're making quick
เดสเปซ
work.
ก็ไม่ลงใน EA Play
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
เราจะเร็วให้
Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Incendio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
กระถาเดียวแบกกันทั้งเรื่องคุณเปียโก้
We've still not seen a single room.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Bombarda!
How nice of you to stop by, isn't it?
Descendo! Protego!
I won't rest until...
Bombarda!
No! I will make you pay. Ooh, this shouldn't take long.
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Bombarda! Confringo!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
โอ้ยจะไปทำที่อะไรมึงอะนะอยู่ๆมา
ไปขี่ทัพพีแล้วเปล่า
Confringo!
ผมไปตาย
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
เดี๋ยวมึงฆ่าหมูไวไปแล้วตีนิดเดียวเหรอ
We can have a look around in
What?
peace.
Confringo!
อย่าใครเดี๋ยวเปล่า PC หรือ Play ล่ะ
Incendio!
A rune symbol
ผมว่า
above the cavern door.
ไม่ PC หรือ Play ไง3กันนะ
To look for it.
เอเดชั่น
Play ไม่น่าโกงได้มั้งดิชีกับมินิคอนโซล
ไม่น่าใช่อาจจะมาที่หลังอะไรอย่างงี้เราอาจจะเพิ่งเข้ามาสายขึ้นจะวิ่งขึ้นไป
Revelio.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
ต้องเสียเวลาแล้ว
ก็เหมือนคนใจมันหันตอนใกล้จบ
อาจจะเอาตอนแค่สาม
Revelio.
เอาไปตรงวุ้นอย่างนั้นเลยของ
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Something about. Hopefully, it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
ฉีกดีกว่า
เราก็ป่าเปิดตรงวุ้นหลบไปที่ไอ้ยิ่งครับเอกะไอ้ยี่คนจะขุดไว้ได้ช่วยมันได้ไหมวะได้ยิ่งกับเอาดีมาทำเกมไว้ใจของผมเป็นฮันเตอร์อยู่เสมอจะที่ยังไงเนี่ยมันเพิ่งจะขึ้นแบบนี้นะแฟนอาจจะตีมานานแล้วนะมันเพิ่งขึ้นตรงสองนี่จะขึ้นแบบว่าอะไรนะกำลังสู้กับมอนอยู่
ดิบขายดีคุกกี้น้ำผึ้งอบเชยขายดิบขายดี
โคตรเท่
ผลสอบออกหรือยังผลสอบ
ม My name is Nate ได้รางวัล Best Creator Award ทางที่มึง
ไม่มีเน็ตเหรอ What
คีเอ็ดสุด
ก๊อปขี้เฮียด้วยผลบวกคอนเทนต์ใช้ Mematic Earn เป็นตัววัดเขาไม่ได้ใช้ผลโหวตจากผู้
นี่วันอะไรพฤหัส
ควรจะได้คำว่าผู้ผลิตวิดีโอเยอะมากกว่าในช่วงปีนี้
ครีเอเตอร์เบสครีเอเตอร์
เราเรียกว่าวิดีโอโปรดิวเซอร์
สร้างเยอะก็เป็นเบสครีเอเตอร์
What the fuck สร้างเยอะครีเอเตอร์มันต้องแสดงความสร้างสรรค์เสียดีมันขี้กอล์ฟ
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
Well, this is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
ถ้าวันนี้วิ่งยาวก็จบได้4-5 ชั่วโมง
It has to fit.
เจอกันหน่อยดิ
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
ไม่รู้ว่าแพ้น้ำหรือไม้
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
What the fuck ตัดคลิปกูตัดคลิปครับเย้เลยมาเตียนบูนโฟ
เดี๋ยวมาเตียนโปปกตินี่
I hope Professor Fit...
เซบาสเตียนบูนวง
My next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the
เซบาสเตียนบูนวง
My next broom upgrade to be even more impressive.
เราแม่งเจอหัวหมุน
เวนมน
It's a magic
จริงนักเรียนจะผ่านอยู่ๆก็คอ360องศาพูดหลายรอบ
หมุนคอยังไม่เคยเจอแต่หมุน
You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop.
It's about you.
กินลูกอมหมุนแซ่
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Oh. แล้วซับมันขึ้นไง I do know when I stop แล้วมันก็เต้นจิก
นี่คือภาคเจอหรือไปเจอคลิป
เจอเองเลย
โอ้จังหวะบูบัก
มันซับมันเซเบสเตียนพูด I do know when I stop แล้วมันก็เต้นตุ๊ด
Do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
What the fuck ตัดคลิปแปะลิงก์ให้แล้วโคตรโบ๊ะบ้าเลยคอนเทนต์สุดๆ
What the
แต่เหมือนเซบาสเตียนไม่ชอบกอบบินเลยผมกอบบินเป็นเพื่อนเฮ้ยมึงกอบบินไงวะมึงไม่เชื่อกูเหรอ
ก็เซบาสเตียนมันโดน
ก็เข้าใจไง
พี่สาวมันโดนพวกกอบบิน
น้องโดนกอบบินสาบมันก็เลยไม่ชอบกอบบินของแสลงกอบบินมันใจไม่ได้เห็นไหมต้องไปยังไงนะ
จริงๆแต่ก่อนแลนด์ล็อกมันก็เป็นกอบบินดีมาก่อน
ชีวิตฉันโดนทำร้ายแต่ชีวิตนักหน่วยโดนทำร้ายลองอย่างว่าลืมไปละพี่ตูนทุกคนเอาโมเขาเลยพูดกันว่าตัวร้ายส่วนใหญ่ของ Wonder มักมีปม
หมอปืนมันต้องรีโหลดมั่วโอ้ยเบอร์ปืนไม่แต แต่ก็ดี
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
พอเควสมารัวๆเลยสักไปหานาเดียกาเซลอันนี้
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
ลูกเข้ายังครับหรือว่าใครก็อยากได้ลูกแจ้งแอดมินหลักก่อนซื้อสิทธิ์ค่าทวิตดอก
แล้วมึงจะกระโดดมาชนกูหาพ่อมึง
วานอนอาบน้ำวานอน
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
นาเดียเขาเราแปลงร่างเป็นอมกัตได้น้องกวางน้อย
ใครนะ
ไอ้คนผิวสีอ่ะ
แนตตี้เหรอ
โคตร
เฟี้ยว
เป็นลูกครึ่งอมกัต
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
แม่เป็นพ่อมดแม่เป็นจอมเวทพ่อเป็นอนิเมกัส
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
ลูกออกมาแปลงร่างเป็นกวางได้
I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against
แต่แม่บรรดาแปลงร่างเป็นกวางเข้าป่าไปกลัวโดนยิง
And
ตาย
now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
ก็เลย
I'm
รั
a
กสัตว์
security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker
คือ
for
แม่
him.
มันไม่ชอบไงให้แปลงร่างเป็นกวางเข้าป่า
Helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I
เดี๋ยวโดน
declined.
เป่า
Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give. And my
ลูก
dearest
โทคิน
Isco
จะ
is
ต่อ
paying the
นิยาย
price.
Lord of the Ring แล้วเพื่อไม่ให้สัญญาหลุด
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr.
Look,
Bickles
Hawking,
was
yeah.
trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know
Huh?
what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs.
คน
Rabe.
หนึ่งไม่ใช่เหรอ
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well.
เลยนะ
Please
Hawking,
don't
nah.
put yourself in danger.
ดูตายหาเลยนะ
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
ก็นั่นแหละใครถือลิขสิทธิ์อยู่อะคนโหดหลานเหรอ
หลานเหลนทั้งตัวโทคินทั้งลูกเราตาย
จะหน้าด้านทำตลอดต่อมีเดอร์ติ
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about
ข
Theophilus
ยายจักร
Harlow.
วาล
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest
เพื่อ
you
ไมา
in
ให้
a
ลิขสิท
stunning
ธิ์หลุด
cravat today?
เพราะว่าอีก20 ปีเลยลิขสิทธิ์จะหลุดแล้ว
I
เป็น
spoke
ฟรี
to
ไล
Mr.
เซน
Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It's
อย่างดิสนีย์ล่าสุดก็จะหลุดแล้วไอ้มิกกี้เมาส์เวอร์ชันแรกเวอร์ชันที่ไม่ใส่กางเกงอะ
when you know who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and
ตัว
offered
ละครมิกกี้เมาส์ไม่ใส่กางเกงจะหลุดลิขสิทธิ์ปีนี้
then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can
ใครอยาก
supply
เติ
my
มเกม
lady
ทรู
friend
ก็
with
ติดต่อเพจ
delightful
คอย
items
เซ็นเดอร์
like
ได้
this
เลย
every so often. I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie."
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
แปลว่ายังไม่ปลดอีก3 อัน
Now hurry off before Mr.
หมดแล้วเหรอ
Hill returns. Where were we?
กระบองแปลงร่างแล้วนะ
Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, as a surprise for her birthday, one day, before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
And Natty.กลับมาดูอีกรอบเลยมันหนังตลกเบาสมองน้องเล็บมัน
ตลกก็ไม่เท่าไหร่แต่ไอ้ไทม์ไลน์นี่แปลก
จับแพชนแกะแปลกๆใช่ไหม
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
เป็นสงครามเวียดนามภาค 2เป็นสงครามญี่ปุ่นเฉยอะไรวะ
แปลว่าภาค 2ต้องเกิดก่อนภาค 1
แต่ภาค 2แม่งเสือกทำให้ไอ้เตี่ยไอ้ตังกวยตายห่าแล้วเตี่ยมาโผล่ภาค 2
Natty must be around here somewhere.
ถ้าภาค 2มาก่อนภาค 1
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
ไม่นะนานเดี๋ยวโดนจับไปเขาแปลงร่างเป็นกวาง
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her.
เราผมจบฮอกวอตส์ก่อนเดี๋ยวไปช่วย
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Hey!
Stop right!
Expose! Stand and fight me!
Expelliarmus!
You will pay for your deed!
Descender! Confringo!
Hang on, Poppy, that one hurt. That's just painful.
เจอกูจองไว้จะแข็งแกร่งที่สุดในฮอกวอตส์
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
ไอ้ของแต่งหน้านี่เล่นโคตรมัน
เป็นหอก
อันต้องจำแพทเทิร์นว่าอันนี้อันนั้นเป็นอะไร
ตีฮิต
ไม่งั้นถ้าตีไม่จะออกมาไม่รู้สู้
ตีฮิตต้องถูกจังหวะ ไม่งั้นแปลงร่างไม่ออก
Revelio.
เก็บเกรดให้เต็มแล้วกลายเป็นดาบใหญ่
Accio. Revelio.
มันก็คือชาร์จเบด
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. I don't waste time. Yes, always easy to blame everyone except yourself. Never could it.
Revelio.
Perhaps it's dinner I'm hearing.
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what...
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friend.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must.
Revelio.
ตัวนี้น่าจะได้คอเยอะ
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
'Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still
เล่นมาจะ 70% ยังไม่ได้ไปอัพคาบันเลย
dangerous men.
แต่ว่าในเรื่องบางส่วน
Actually,
ก็อาจจะไม่เหมือนกัน
Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting
ผม
Mr.
ไม่ได้ไปผม
Rabe
ไป
to
กิฟฟินดอร์
blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities
ก็เจอ
handle the Ashwinders.
ก็เจอคนหนึ่งในนี้ห้องสมุดเจอยังไง
ห้องสมุด
ที่มันจะให้หนังสือเราก็ต่อเมื่อตอบคำถามได้อะแค่ข้อเดียว
ยัง
Yes, officer.
แต่ผมก็เจอ
Do
มั้ง
you have enough evidence
ดี
to
มี
take down
หน้าตา
Harlow
ดี
and
อยู่
the
คน
rest
เดียว
of Rookwood's
แต่
lot?
ปากเยอะแต่ถามเยอะ
Well,
แต่
it's certainly a good start.
คนที่หน้าตา
We
ดี
shall
บ้านลูน
see.
คอก็
But you can leave
ที่
this
ให้
to
เรา
me
ไป
now.
ทำเควสอะไรวะพัซเซิล
Natsai, you may wish to
อันนั้น
speak
ก็
with your
น่ารัก
mother
ดี
about this
แต่
before
ว่า
I
แอร์
do.
ไทม์น้อย
My mother does not
แอร์
like
ไทม์น้อย
this.
ไม่เถียงเขาที่ผมเจอก็แอร์ไทม์น้อยแค่มันพูดเยอะเฉย
We shall speak.
นั่นแหละเลยคอแอร์ไทม์น้อยทุกตัวเลย มีซามันป้าก็ตอนแรกโผล่มาเหมือนจะเด่นแบบเป็นคนแรกที่เรารู้จักแล้วก็ไม่เด่นอยู่ดี
ทำไมเราต้องสนใจความสวยงามด้วยจีบไม่ได้สักคน
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to
ก็ลงหมด
ถึงคนสวยงาม
ก็ลงหมดจะ
เป็นคนนิสัยน่ารักอะไรเงี้ยก็ไม่ค่อยมีเลยน้อยแอร์ไทม์ก็น้อยเอาอย่างสวิตติ้งเนี่ยอะแอร์ไทม์อย่างเยอะ
ป๊อปปี้อีกคนหนึ่งแอร์ไทม์ก็เยอะวันพับ
ปีคือใครสวิตติ้งก็ใหญ่ที่โชว์ไฮวิงให้เรารู้จักนะ
ก็นั่นน่ะชื่อป๊อปปี้
ป๊อปปี้สวิตติ้ง
ป๊อปปี้สวิตติ้งไง
ยังอยู่บ้านฮับ
คุยก็แล้วก็ฟังภาษาสัตว์ได้แต่คุยไม่ได้
โลกเกมยิ่งด่ามันดีนี่เอาหนังมันไม่ยึดมั่นเราไปทำเกมย่างหายเย็นนะไอ้พวกนี้น่าจะดอกเนื้อนี่โทษนะต้องกินต้องใช้แล้วเนี่ย
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're all set with... However...
ไม่มีใครมาเล่นไวฮาร์ดเลย
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks.
ผมบอกแล้วไงว่าหลังเขาอวดจบ
Do be careful, of course. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
เราต้องการโคเอาไว้หมด
ฟอวอย
แบบอันนี้ไม่ต้อง
โอเค ได้เวลาเดินทางใต้
น้องวอดเขาก็ยังเล่นไม่จบว่าจะไปเล่นเดี๋ยวล่าตัวนี้อีกสักตัวจนได้ไอ้นี่ได้อาวุธ
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
ตีกบก่อน
Descendo! Confringo! Levioso! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
ทำมาเป็นโชว์ท่องท่าเดี๋ยวโดนตีได้เป็นหมาอุจหาดูเทคนิคที่ไหนนะ
Levioso! Confringo! Descend! Bombarda! Confringo!
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Revelio! Confringo! Levioso! You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio! I should investigate. Confringo! Revelio!
What are you up to now?
I know I heard something and it...
Impressed?
Descendo! Confringo!
Wait a minute!
Was that your best? Levioso!
No!
Defendo!
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr.
Revelio.
We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
ชื่อพูดมาเลยก็ได้มันจะยาว